Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this palazzo jumpsuit with an elastic waistband. For this project, I made use of 2 yards of crepe fabric. I started off by modifying my front pattern, and here I'm just adding 2 extra inches to the side of the bust and squaring it down to the waistline. I reduced the shoulder measurement by 1 inch and increased the arm side depth by half an inch, and I'm going to redraw the armhole curve joining these 2 points. Now I'm just trying to redraw the neckline. My front bodice was drafted on a folded paper. Now I'm just going ahead to extend the waistline to the other side. Making a point at 7 inches at the midpoint so that the crossing would stop there at 7 inches. I joined the point at the neckline and the midpoint and extended it to the waistline. I added 2 inches below the waistline, 1 inch for ease and 1 inch for the seam allowance. Now I'm just going ahead to add seam allowance by the side seam, the armhole, the shoulder point, and the front neckline. The front pattern after cutting it out, making the same changes that I made to the front pattern for the back part. So I'm just increasing the sides, increasing the armhole, and increasing the neckline. Adding 2 inches below the waistline, just like the front pattern. Going ahead to add seam allowance all around the pattern. The back pattern after being cut out. To make the palazzo trouser, I didn't want to have any side seam, so I laid my front pattern and my back pattern beside each other directly on my fabric. I added 4 inches to the waistline of my trouser pattern. That's 2 times the 2 inches that I added to the top pattern. My trouser pattern already had a half-inch seam allowance, which I'll be using as the ease for this trouser. Now I'm just going in to add the 1-inch seam allowance. I increased the length by 3 inches and added an extra inch for the hem. I made the leg of the trouser straight by drawing a straight line from the knee point to the hemline. I cut out 2 pieces for the trouser part. I cut out 2 pieces for the front bodice, and I made a notch at the center. I cut out 1 back piece or fold. Now I'm just going to join the front and back together at the shoulder and at the sides. Next, I turned in the edge of the neckline and the armhole with a bias tape. Putting the notches together, I'm going to make a straight stitch to join the 2 front pieces. Then I joined the inside of each trouser leg. Next, I joined the crotch part of the 2 pant legs together. Right sides together, I'm going to join the top to the trouser with the 1-inch seam allowance. Then I'm trimming the seam allowance of only the top part to about 1/4 of an inch. Then I moved the seam allowance of the trouser towards the top part and ironed it. To form the elastic casing, I folded the seam allowance by a quarter of an inch and I pinned it to the top part of the jumpsuit. I made a stitch at the edge, leaving about 2 inches open to pass the elastic. I stretched the elastic around my waist to get a comfortable measurement and added 1 extra inch for seam allowance. Then I put the elastic into the casing. After passing the elastic from one end of the casing to the other, I joined the 2 ends of the elastic. Then I closed up the opening. To hem the jumpsuit, I folded the hem twice and made a straight stitch. That's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if this video was helpful to you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.